This is it, folks.
Yeah.
Wet that dick down.
That is right.
Wet it down, girl.
I can't believe you guys. I tune in sometimes to hear you guys.
That is right, folks. This is Pipedream right here on the Comedypipe Radio Network. We are wetting that dick down harder than ever before. Wetting it down.
I forgot I did that. Oh, man.
This is Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network.
Oh, thank you.
My friends call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour if you are tuned in. Check out YouTube or our YouTube page, comedypipe.com.
Is it going?
It is going. I did
Beautiful.
click the button again. Jefferson is here. Thank you for joining us for the millionth time when we don't want you here. Joe Green is here.
He just shows up.
He just continues.
Like herpes.
No, herpes go away every now and again.
But you have it for the rest of
Yeah,
your
but
life.
it's not. He's like a flare.
He's like the bad labia kind.
He's like a hemorrhoid. He's like that hemi that
It's like the
pops
gout.
out.
Should we change his nickname to the Gout?
And Teresa is joining us with her stepson wart on her ass.
Oh,
that was a fun
my.
conversation.
And don't forget
That was-
Wonder Beagle's here.
Wonder Beagle is here.
Miss Poople.
And our guest this evening, who you can see tomorrow at the Funny Bone at the Crossgates Mall in Colony. The one, the only, the master of wetting that dick down. Dwayne Murphy Jr. Welcome back to the show, brother.
Hey, guys.
This is good. We had to start the show over because the intro was from the first show you were on.
Yeah.
And that was something that I magically mixed together, and I really don't know why or how it came out as well as it did.
You did a great job.
No, you did a great job.
And it's been
something
like almost a year to the day. This
Is it
like
really?
the anniversary of
I
wetting
did
that
not.
dick
I did
down.
not check the day.
Wow, this happened on accident, guys. You do
You
realize
you weren't in the city last year.
No.
Last
You were
year?
still up here.
No, I was still living here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is
Yeah.
a Festivus miracle.
There we
Wow.
go.
Look at that.
bringing it back.
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
you know it's gonna be here.
Skype us if you want to talk to Dwayne Murphy Jr.
Please
Skype
do.
us,
Please do.
Comedy
This
Pipe.
is a special occasion, guys. Seriously.
We'll see who we can
Indeed.
get on here.
Yeah.
Clicking
So-
the wrong buttons.
Yeah. So how have you guys been though? This is nice.
We're
What's been new with
great.
you guys?
Living the
Because I'm always-
dream.
Oh yeah, living that
Always.
American dream, hiding from the ISIS. That's what we're doing.
I got a wet dog nose in my crotch all this way. I'm
You really
so
do.
good.
Poople is already
Yeah.
starting. Well, she was on my. all
Poople's
over my
ready to
ankle
wet
earlier,
that dick
so-
down.
Yeah, she is.
She's well on her way. 2 nostrils.
Can Poople
Whoa,
be the-
that's
Hey,
just my little baby,
We
guys.
can be pals.
Can she be the mascot for wetting that dick down though? Like like major college football programs have like an animal they run through the
Yeah.
stadium.
Like
We're gonna
you'd
shave
want Poople.
WTDD in her side.
So we'll just get a
that's not
stencil.
Then
allowed.
get arrested.
Yeah, we'll just get a stencil and some spray paint.
Yeah.
Wet that dick down.
Give her those football
Yeah.
Poor
those
Poople.
things they put under their eyes that they
We're gonna hook
Eye
her up.
black sticker.
the eye black stickers. Yeah, and then write like a Bible verse on it. Like
316.
yeah.
This is my beagle we're talking about, guys.
You said she
she'll
was
live.
wetting that dick down.
You started this.
I know,
Teresa,
I
you
kind of
did.
did.
He
You
puts the
did.
beagle in the basket.
Whoa. All right,
Oh.
Hannibal.
Yeah, we're having fun today. We're having fun.
Good
All right.
times.
The show, for the first time, has started at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock.
I don't know. It started out in the green room. to
It
be
really
honest with you.
really
Yeah.
did. There was
it was
We had some fun stuff.
the
in there.
evening turned out
Puff
a
the
little bit
magic
earlier.
dragon tongue over here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yes. Teresa learned a valuable lesson.
It's true. It's true. I got home from work. I
Mm.
let Poople out, and I packed my dinner for the show.
man.
And
That's
I
fine.
put frozen blueberries in one container, cottage cheese in another, and unsweetened applesauce in the third.
This is this
And now-
evening's Aunt Teresa moment.
This is the more you know.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently,
And-
Teresa has been you've been eating
Yeah,
blueberries.
so I ate my cottage cheese and my blueberries, and I'm sitting here with the dog by the little heater, and I'm
Uh-huh.
cozy, and I have a full belly, and these guys all keep looking at me, 3D, and they're like whispering, and I can see it in the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then 3D, he's trying to take a picture of me and
No,
my
he didn't
dog.
try.
He got
No,
like 3 pictures.
Very much
successful
succeeded,
pictures.
yes.
You should tweet those.
I-
And then what was it? What did
Wide
Joe
open
say?
mouths pictures. Three of them.
Joe was like, I look like I just got done blowing a Smurf.
Yeah, we started those jokes before you even realized.
That's when I knew.
thing.
You were like 20 laps down
Because
in that
Nick-
race, man.
Nick leaned over to me. He was just like, yo, look at her tongue. I was like, oh wow, that's
Can I tweet
incredible.
the tongue picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tweet
That's
it. Well,
crazy.
but you know what? You might make fun of my tongue,
Mhm.
but
No, we
there
will.
were
Tongue?
so
Your tongue looks like you tried to smoke a cigarette in the opposite direction.
well, it was very high in antioxidants, which are the cancer-fighting agents, and
That's good.
so my body's very happy.
Yeah.
Plus, it was like a little like an icy ice cream kind of thing because it was cold.
Hey, you froze them?
Yeah, they're frozen blueberries.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
delicious.
Nice. I thought
Yeah.
you colored great cherries with a Sharpie and then decided to eat them.
All right. So what am I hashtagging this?
Were you hashtagging this?
Yeah, I'm going to post a picture of her tongue on
my
Twitter.
goodness.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah, we gotta
charcoal tongue? Hashtag charcoal
Hashtag
tongue?
The Walking Dead.
Oh, stop!
I like
it.
that one. I like that
Isn't
one.
it going away already? Well, the lesson learned is do not have cottage cheese and frozen
exactly. And, like,
blueberries
you were-
for lunch at work.
But like, don't you? Yeah, and like you
When
work
you
with
have
like
important
senators
meetings.
and like mayors and like
yeah,
important
I work
people.
with. Well, I work with people.
She used to.
Yeah.
I work with people, and so the lesson is I'm not going to eat
Yeah.
the frozen
See,
blueberries.
the worst case scenario, if you've ever been around anybody that drinks dark wines,
Oh yeah.
at the end of the night, that's what their
right.
mouth looks like.
Their teeth even
Eh,
get stained.
Oh,
though.
her teeth were way stained.
Oh,
Her
were
teeth
they?
were horrible.
The
Like,
more
it was a
stained their
bad deal.
teeth is directly proportional with whether or not you're letting them
But
drive home.
here's my point. If you're a senator, yes, you're probably drinking a wide variety of things, and probably have been to a party or two
Uh-huh.
where some fucking wacko political rich bitches drink a bunch of bottles of wine, and at the end of the night, that's what their mouth looks like.
Yeah.
And once you see a mouth that looks like
You gotta
that,
think.
you do not forget why it looks that way.
We gotta think. Those high-end call girls who have the same color mouth as Teresa
Yeah.
are trying to really stomach the fact that they're going home with these overweight 75-year-old senators
With bruised
with
mouths.
bruised mouths.
Oh man.
The
Exactly.
inside weird.
Well, all I did was eat blueberries. I was eating healthy, and I got my antioxidants.
Yeah, you look like you just went 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather.
It's true. It's true.
So what are the hashtags we gonna put in here? I got The Walking Dead.
Old blue tongue.
This is lame.
Oh, okay, well,
Justin.
yeah, obviously there is one obvious
Gotta
one
be
that,
some
that we're
sort
not
of-
forgetting.
It's like the lame
that
they
we
make
are
of a new
forgetting
sailor in town.
Is
Yeah.
W.
Hey, old blue.
WTDG. You gotta have that
WTDD,
hashtag in
yes.
there.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
How about blowing a Smurf?
Blowing a Smurf. I don't know how much traffic blowing a Smurf has.
Maybe-
online.
We're
I'll
about
just,
to
I'll just
find
put
out.
Smurf. Will appeal to
Yeah.
the kids
That
too.
awkward moment when your
Yeah,
mouth.
but then kids won't want to eat blueberries if they see they have a mouth like that.
You didn't tell her when you smurfed? Nope, I just smurfed right in her mouth.
All right, we're gonna leave it at
That's
that.
smurfed up,
See,
smurf.
Oh,
see where
man.
that goes.
Your tongue looks like one of the chimney sweeps from Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Like when they're all dancing. Like your tongue's one of those dudes
My
dancing.
tongue, my
Just your
tongue.
tongue. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Who was the Dyke Van Dyke?
Chim
was it.
chimney, Dick Van Dyke.
Right.
Chim
Okay.
chim chiroo.
I hate the fact that was even brought up because I sat on the couch and watched about 75% of that movie a day ago. It might have been last night, might have been the day
75.
before. It's not.
That's-
Yeah.
When you
That's
said
unfortunate.
you watched the whole
Yeah,
movie, though,
I
right?
I
That's
was down
boring.
here.
Like
I
you
was
fell asleep on the first 75.
no, I was down in the studio doing some things, and then I went upstairs to go be with my wife, and she's sitting there watching Mary Poppins.
Oh.
So I reached over,
On purpose?
plugged my cell phone into the charger because it was going to die, and grabbed my laptop and sat down and then played more video games on the couch while Mary Poppins was totally on in the background.
It's a great movie.
It's not a great movie. It's
It
a
is.
fucked up movie.
It's a great movie,
And,
man.
and when you watch
A
it, like
spoonful of sugar
scene-
makes
okay,
the medicine
I-
go down.
Exactly.
I'm a
That's
graphics
the
guy. I pick
Yeah.
movies apart. You know,
Oh, well, you're
so,
looking at it.
so the whole scene, the bedroom scene where the clothes are moving and hopping and it's cleaning.
Dude,
It's the
They
worst.
were really moving.
It's the
What are you
worst
talking about?
CG ever, though. You're watching it
Dude, it was
on a
the
50-inch
60s.
screen. Yeah,
No
but
CG,
I'm
though.
watching it on a 50-inch screen,
Yeah.
going, "Wow,
Yeah,
they didn't even try."
that was meant to be done in high
But like,
def.
what about
Yeah,
what
it
about
was
when
like
they're
the
like dancing
60s,
with the
man.
penguins in
Life's-
those barbershop?
I don't
quartet
think I got
jackets?
that far. I think I might
Yeah.
have actually fell asleep.
Life's-
It's my
Nah.
favorite scene.
I know I got to the part where they jumped in the painting or into
Yeah.
the sidewalk chalk.
Like, yeah, that's
and
what I'm-
slightly into that. After that, it's a blur.
Now that you
Ah,
mention it,
come
like on a very subtle note, Mary Poppins was promoting ecstasy for children.
Something.
You guys realize that? Like
When you're
Yeah.
with
those kids
Mary,
were rolling.
yeah.
Who else just jumps in
Yeah.
a painting after taking a spoonful of some random liquid?
Dick Van
From
Dyke's
this
totally
lady
like,
you met.
when you're with Mary, crazy things are about.
Mary Poppins was Dick Van Dyke's dealer. That's the part of the movie they left out, and then she just came and gave all those.
I think she's responsible for the obesity problem with that spoonful of sugar bullshit.
We can do that.
So it wasn't, it
Now the
wasn't
kids,
sugar.
the kids weren't
Not
fat
sugar.
back then.
Just giving them crystal meth.
It was like,
Ah,
like
good
back in
point.
the day, here's cough medicine. No, that's morphine.
Those kids were high. I'm telling you. I know they were.
Well, I
was
love Julie Andrews. I think she did a phenomenal job as Mary
course you do.
Poppins. I
Of
do.
course,
She's
yeah.
very talented.
She
No,
was,
she's not.
she was great.
Did anybody see that movie about them wanting to make Mary Poppins? Did you remember that came out?
No.
Yeah, like Walt Disney, like apparently Walt Disney, like
Actually,
chased
a little
down
bit. Yeah, I
the
know what you're
author.
talking
It was
about.
Tom Hanks
Like
played
the
Walt
VH1,
Disney.
like the
Yeah, I know
VH1,
what
the
you're
making
talking
of,
about.
something like that.
No, it was like in theaters. You know, Disney's not letting this stuff go
No.
straight.
No.
Go to VH,
But it was one of those
Disney.
style shows. Like,
Yeah, MTV presents Disney's Frozen. Like that's not.
Disney was smart enough to buy Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which I'm so excited for. When I found, which you guys don't realize though, Disney is starting the systematic destruction and breakdown of our love of Star Wars. Disney's going to ruin Star
Oh,
Wars. for all of
absolutely.
us. Like
everywhere.
You gotta realize, like, Star Wars is about to be the best it's ever been now, and it's never going to be any better than this. Like once we all see this, new
And
movie-
this is what we talked about like before the show. Like I went and saw the prequels
yeah,
when they came out.
Uh-huh.
I was at least 19, 20 when they came out.
yeah,
And we kind of discussed
to
there
go.
is a certain point where you go, yeah, that was kind of shit.
yeah.
That was kind of
I
shit.
was too young,
but I was hyped up
yeah.
being there. I didn't dress up or nothing, but I was at a
I
midnight
was young.
showing.
I was 8 when the prequel came out.
Yeah,
Damn.
there's
No.
Except for Jar Jar. He ruined it.
Jar Jar was my dude until I was old enough to
You
realize
realize-
how bad of a
yeah.
character. I watched the Phantom Menace like a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, yeah, he adds nothing to this movie
Yeah,
whatsoever.
no, it's
there.
he was simply put there because there was some making of or something
Yeah,
to appeal, and I'm throwing up air quotes, to kids.
yeah.
That
I
was
loved it.
that was the kid factor.
But in the
Star
in the
Wars
Star
appeals to
Wars,
kids anyway.
what kind
Well,
of kids?
Wait,
How many
Well,
folk-
but he was
What?
supposed to be the
How
comic
can you
relief
not-
for the kids that they'd be
How can
silly
you not
and
appeal
funny.
to kids with like bright lights and spaceships? Like that's all we like. Here comes the
But he was
airplane
supposed
is
to
the
be
first
funny.
thing you play with
Yeah,
your parents.
But he was supposed to be
But I
funny. He
have a
talked funny.
question.
Kids respond to funny.
Yeah.
Like I have a kid. I
No,
watch
I
him watch
responded
TV and
to
I go, holy
Darth
shit.
Vader.
but
I like
I
Luke.
have a question.
That was your childhood?
In the
Darth
actual in the Star Wars stories, if you look at the whole world of it, like on Wiki Star Wars and stuff, it doesn't Jar Jar wind up being like a dark Sith of some sort?
Yeah,
like
that's
he
like
winds
the-
up
Like
he
your
winds
tongue.
up he wa-
I think she is right. And it's
Jar Jar was
No,
behind all of it.
No,
Your
Jar-
tongue is the dark side.
There it is, folks. There it is.
Oh man, that scene
That-
where they're hiding on the asteroid was filmed on your tongue.
No, but I think in the story, Jar Jar actually has the power of the Force. It's really, really strong, and he's like a dark.
That is, I did read that fan theory that he's like he was actually Palpatine's boss. Like,
supreme,
he
like,
was
leader.
like,
Yeah.
he was the behind the scenes guy. You know, like the Olivia Pope
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Scandal.
Illuminati.
Well,
of Star
all of a
Wars.
sudden he's
Yes.
fucking. I'm blanking on the
Which of
movie.
you-
Kevin Spacey.
Fredo.
No,
Oh,
Fredo.
No, a House of Cards. You talking
No,
about?
Kevin Spacey.
He's done a lot of stuff.
He played a slow guy, but he was the mastermind.
Usual suspects.
Usual Suspects.
Kaiser Soze.
Kaiser Soze.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
never know.
Because you're a
Well, if you
cripple.
applied that to real life, then like who would be like who's like in charge? Who's running? Is Stephen Hawking running everything right now? Like, is that,
He is.
like he goes into
you're my bitch.
he goes into his vault and then just like gets up and like watches sports. Like he's like playing basketball with like Obama and
He's laughing, eating shrimp.
fucking morons. He's like really jacked and everything. He's just like Stephen Hawking is really a jacked midget who is inside the wheelchair with a microphone. He talks like that though.
Who wants to suck it? I know it sounded like a question, but it wasn't.
He's really a Guido. Is that what he is?
Yeah. He's just like a total asshole. Like he comes out and he's like, I care about the world and we got to do stuff. And then behind the scenes, it's just like jumbo shrimp. He chucks him to his dog.
Suck my dick.
Wow, this is a big week for
Watching
Star
his,
Wars. Big weekend.
It is, man. I'm going. I'm not going this weekend though. I'm going with my family.
Yeah, I'm gonna go next week.
Yeah.
I don't understand all the like advertising behind it. It's gonna be the biggest fucking movie
Of our
ever.
lifetime.
Who's not gonna fucking see Star Wars?
Yeah, exactly.
Without that shit in a fucking Subway commercial. You know what I mean?
50 million in pre-ticket
Free-ticket
sales.
sales. I saw that somebody they're like at like Whole Foods or something like BB-8 tangerines.
Yeah.
It's like if you want your kids to eat healthy, you know, give them
It's
this.
just unnecessary.
It's like,
Everyone's gonna.
This
see
is the
fucking
biggest
thing.
thing since the first Star Wars.
oh yeah,
Guy,
it is, man.
guy at work got a BB-8 remote control
Yeah.
today.
How does
Like,
the
seriously?
costume for the villain come out before you know who the
That's
villain
what I'm
is?
like, all right.
Kids are like, I'm gonna be Kylo Ren. It's like, what? From what? It's coming. You'll know.
Yeah, you know.
Give it a couple weeks. You'll know exactly why he's like a big deal.
I was like, I didn't know the bad guy's name until I was in a Walmart and
Yeah.
I saw like this 3-foot fucking
yeah,
thing
I did. Yeah.
and went Kylo.
Kylo? Oh, well, no, I
What?
didn't know it was Kyle. I thought it was Kyle. I was like, it sounds like you
Kylo
went
Ren.
from Darth Vader to Kyle.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
I mean, there was Darth Maul, Darth Vader,
Darth
and-
Sidious,
and-
Count Dooku,
yeah, and
General
Kylo-
Grievous, and Kyle.
Kylo.
Like he's
That's
the
my
prize.
bro, Kyle.
Kyle is the golden child
Yeah.
right there. Like,
Mhm.
like Emperor Palpatine, like
Yep.
he does all those things.
Teresa
He's like,
Blue Kyle.
you will be my greatest warrior. Now rise, Kyle.
Kyle.
Wow, they even have BB-8 toys out already. Little
They have
figurines.
everything. I was
God.
saying,
He
like,
He
yeah,
said that like
everything
a
is out.
minute
I'm
ago.
like, this-
Everything is out.
Well, I was looking
this
at
is the bad guy, like 3
bad
foot
guy.
tall plastic with that weird mask. I'm like, this guy's
He's
not
a
really
bad-
scary at all.
How could he be bad?
like you know, a movie's big if like because
No,
I
he's
live
good. He's like
I live in
R2D2.
I live in the hood. You know what I mean? And I live in Brooklyn, man. And like the hood has like Star Wars advertisements. Like when you go
Oh,
into like a
shit.
bodega and there's like, and you look at like a thing of bananas, and then there's like a little tiny Star Wars logo like right at the bottom. Or, like you go to like you look in the back and like there's a Star Wars thing on top of the cigarette. It's like Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Newport's $11.99.
Wow,
These
that's
guys.
expensive.
How did they
Holy
get
shit, yeah.
How did they
No,
get
that's
that wine?
city
God
prices.
Yeah, that's city
It's-
prices.
Right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm glad I stopped smoking before I went to the city though.
Mm.
Holy,
Yeah.
holy.
Rent's expensive.
Yeah, well, I'm my roommate doesn't make me pay any.
Wow, that's a very
That's
generous
like a
roommate.
ridiculous deal in
I mean,
New
I give
York
her I give her
City.
some money. You know, I give my roommate some money every week, and then I'm good. My roommate's my grandmother, guys. So, yeah.
Well, thanks, Granny.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Grandma.
I
$100
saw
bucks.
that. Holy shit.
$100 a week.
No,
and
now
I'm
you
good.
gotta
Okay.
say it.
Grammy sounds cool.
Grammy's
That's
cool, man. Yeah.
Has
I'll let
Grammy-
that you-
Has Grammy gone to one of your shows?
No,
Has
Grammy
she
does
seen
not
you?
go to my shows. Grammy doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Grammy doesn't understand what stand-up comedy is. Like she thinks I'm like Don Rickles. I'm like, hey, how you doing? You guys. She still thinks we're doing this in like the Copacabana or whatever. So when I tell her I'm going to some sports bar, she's like, no, you're not telling jokes there. You're just drinking. And it's like, I may drink, but like I'm.
Yeah,
I'm also
that will
telling
happen too,
jokes.
Grammy.
But like I'm also telling jokes, Grandma. You know what I mean?
You go pray to your white
Are they
Jesus,
paying
and I'm
you
gonna
for
go
these?
tell jokes.
Yeah. Are you paying these? And then she'll say stuff like, because she loves like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that. She's like, you should see if he'll let you on. You should see if he'll let
Just walk on in. Knock on his
Like,
door.
yeah. One day, like I was out looking for jobs, and she's like, "Yeah, while you're out, you should stop by like Jimmy Kimmel." And I'm like, "See if he'll let you on." Jimmy Kimmel doesn't even film in New York. Like he filmed in Los Angeles. Ramos, so like maybe Jimmy Fallon is open. Maybe Fallon is open.
Stop by studio.
Tonight Show material. There we go.
Exactly. Just stop by, like, hey, excuse me, real quick. If you, well, how do I apply for like?
I'm funny, I swear. I swear.
Apply
That's
for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So what's the New York scene like?
New York scene? It's really good, man. It's a lot of work. It's really what it is, man. Like you gotta always be going. You don't have to like be out every night. Like there's that myth is like every comic's got to be hitting it 5 nights a week and stuff. Like you can do that if you're like in at a few places and you can get the time you want.
The time is the big factor.
But when you're like hitting up the open mics and still trying to get into a few clubs, it's hard to do that. So like I still go out and try to do 2 a night if I can, you know what I mean? But some nights I take off, you know, but like you got to just kind of like, be out all the time so that they know you're around.
2 a night in the city, they got to be close together.
Yeah, they do. You know, I try to put it together because and then I work during the days too, so it's like I don't want to be out too late. You know what I mean?
I know that. I'm up at 5 a.m., man.
Yeah,
5 a.m. It's not
same deal to get in the city and stuff, and then I just so it's I meet a lot of people, though, making a lot of good friends. I've been getting on some shows, getting some other people on some shows, and that kind of thing.
And tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. at the Albany Funny Bone.
Sir.
Dwayne Murphy Jr.
Tomorrow night, I got a chance to do the Funny Bone. And I'm excited.
That's a big deal around here.
Yeah.
You should have seen how dark his tongue was after that.
You know what I mean? Do you know how many of those uniforms you have to eat? Like, you get 5.
Don't be jealous of my blueberries.
I'm just saying. I said earlier that her tongue looks like someone gave her coal for Christmas and then she ate it.
That's what started it all.
Yeah.
That was the launch pad for
this right here.
Hashtag name Teresa's
Hashtag
tongue.
Kilo Ren tongue over here. It's really good. You could hashtag.
Yeah,
it's already out there.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can keep putting up new ones. Maybe people are.
We'll have a hashtag contest for Festivus.
Yeah,
Festivus
listeners can send in their hashtags.
I was about to defer to Jefferson on when Festivus
is actually next Wednesday.
Yep.
Huh. Now explain Festivus.
That is fantastic.
Actually, next one.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. Very.
What are you gonna do for Festivus? We
hadn't thought about it.
Well,
what are you all gonna do for
We
that?
gotta do
you got to do an
the
episode.
show. Yeah. Obviously, that's it.
I was
need a
supposed
poll.
to be away for work, so
poll.
I'm gonna work on that.
Got it.
Because tinsel is distracting.
I've got the poll.
Yeah, we need a
that tinsel just
poll.
keeps getting in the way.
We got to do the airing of grievances
Not a problem.
and the feats of strength.
Not a problem.
Yep.
Pizza store. I got the bug zapper, or I can ask Ethan for the.
I'm asking Ethan for the
taser. We'll get the taser again.
Kiss my ass.
Festivus tasering. Here we go. Why am I suggesting this?
That's beautiful.
That's
You know what? That really
Right there.
is the essence.
Lay out on
of
this table
Festivus.
and get tased.
We did.
So-
we did a
Tase
round
each
of
other
tasing.
for
I don't know if you
Festivus.
heard that episode.
Yeah,
We
we all
did-
tased.
We did a round of tasering.
Yep.
Are you familiar with Festivus?
I'm not like fluent in Festivus. No, I'm very.
So you're not a Seinfeld fan?
Well, I'm be honest, man. Seinfeld was not
10 years
for me.
Get
later. That's
sorry.
what I'm going at
My
least
bad.
You know what I mean?
10 years.
It wasn't.
What
You
was
know what's
common
funny?
to
He
us.
was like 8.
He's never seen a cassette tape ever.
What?
I have. I had a VCR. I had a little race car that was actually a VCR tape
Rewinder?
You know,
I was talking cassette tape. No, I'm talking about like cassette tape.
What did
a
you
little
think of the
cassette
last
tape.
episode of MASH?
Yeah, the little cassette tape that you put in your Walkman.
I know MASH. Wait, stop it. I know I'm way younger than you guys, but I know MASH. All right, that was the helicopter was flying down
Yep.
into the base, and the song was.
Wow, nice.
All right, that's as much as I know. And then there was like the
Me
goofy
too,
dude had a
actually.
big nose. I think so.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What other
Yeah.
shows?
Alan
What other
Alda, the
shows have
original
you
Howard
guys seen
Stern.
that you think I haven't?
Well, I mean, obviously grew up to 18.
18.
Yeah.
Knight Rider.
Yeah, like 18.
See,
Where they would
Magnum
drug Mr. T.
PI.
I used to think Mr. T was the bravest guy in that group, and then little did I know they would just drug him everywhere they went.
Joe's got an
And then you
entire
wake up
just
pissed.
thesis on the A-Team.
Yeah.
It starts with the Rebel flag, goes into the Dukes of Hazzard, and then it ends with the 18. Yeah.
Ooh.
But again, those were shows that I grew up with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, my mom is
Airwolf.
in your-
Sorry.
I was about to say Airwolf.
I didn't
Airwolf.
watch Air. No.
Yeah.
USA Network.
Yeah.
MacGyver.
It was
She got
basically
MacGyver. Yeah, I know MacGyver.
the
I got
Knight
MacGyver.
Rider helicopter, but the helicopter didn't talk. That's basically what it was.
Didn't Knight Rider's voice end up being Mr. Feeney?
Mr. Feeney himself. Yep.
Sure.
Damn right it is.
I know some stuff.
What about? I got one.
All right.
Magnum PI.
Magnum
Ooh.
PI, Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I was barely even
impressed.
on that level.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my God!
If he needed to get something like,
my-
here's how you know. Like if his mustache was wiggling, he was in trouble.
Yeah.
So-
See, I was too much of a
That's when it
nerd
was a
kid, so
struggle.
Knight Rider for me was perfect.
yeah. Just go fast.
Well,
Like,
it's a
here's the thing, I
fucking,
knew the
it's an
car was amazing,
intelligent
but, like,
car.
what did like the dude do? Like what was Hasselhoff doing?
Hasselhoff was his pilot.
His
Kicking
pilot,
ass.
yeah.
So
taking it.
yeah, there you go.
All
I
these
mean,
shows, like through all
But
these
was he like a
shows.
cop? Was he like just like
he-
some dude that found
he
his
was
car?
he
Like, what
was Michael Knight of the Knight
A character?
Foundation, which is a sub-government agency that
He was a
takes care
fucking
of-
busybody.
Yeah, he kind of was a busybody,
Oh.
but
He was
he,
like a little narc. He just went around squealing on people with his talking car and shit. You can't catch me. I got turbo.
no, it was one of those things.
That's the only
where
way.
Hasselhoff,
He's like Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie where he's like taking pictures of everybody and then just driving away.
half of every show would end up Hasselhoff getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Where he can't get out of some jam and he talking to his watch, and Kit would go, "I'm on the way, Michael," and it would go turbo boost in and save the day or turn its laser on.
which
should've just-
presents the question: why doesn't he just drive the car to where he's going? Like, why is the
Because
car
they're
always
trying to be stealth, like they're
doing
doing
other stuff.
recon. And
Why
you
doesn't
know?
Kit just kill Mike? He's the one in the way.
He is, yeah. Kit just needs to park outside all these places.
But Kit can't arrest anybody.
He
can't
We can run him over, but
He's
you
a
know,
car.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
car.
He's a
He-
car,
but
exactly.
he-
Like he will never be indicted.
One of
for
his
killing these
objectives,
people.
like Well, not quite. Like
It's never gonna
RoboCop,
be
was
like
not to heart.
It's never gonna be like a Black
harm
Cars
person.
Matter movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he should,
Black Cars Matter.
he should have been murking these dudes. That's what I'm saying. He should have been murking them.
Black Cars Matter.
Black Cars Matter. You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? The General Lee wouldn't have
Yeah,
made it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
that's
That's going to lead us into our sponsor for this evening. Revolution Vapor is 72 flavors of e-juices for your vaping pleasure.
nice.
Black Cars Matter.
Black Cars Matter. Revolution Vapors.
There you go.
There you go,
Sponsor.
man.
You into vaping at all?
You know, I've done some vaping in my
You
time.
want a
but I'm
vape
not
cigar?
Like I've been looking at this.
You want one?
this isn't a- yeah.
Not this one, a new one.
Yeah,
It's
oh, yeah,
from the
sure.
sponsor.
We're gonna give you a fresh.
Really? We get a. I get a
Yeah, you're getting a tchotchke.
like a bouse.
Little bit of swag.
It tastes
Yeah.
like a
I can take
cigar.
some swag. I'll take
Some
some swag.
tchotchke.
So here we go. So I pull the plug here.
You just like a cigar.
They are
Hey,
good
Like-
taste
Like a
flavors.
good
you
neighbor.
how you doing?
Look, it's Don Rickles, everyone.
Well, I told the guy. All right, this is what I'm telling the guy. All right, I'm like, look, guy, are you gonna talk to me about me doing me? All right, are you gonna talk to me about that? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because you're the other guy. You know what I mean?
It's not a cigar. It's a metaphor for a cock.
Whoa.
Well, I'm putting it down. That's
You say,
I
when you
had
hear
my
my
fun.
wife coming down, put him down.
oh yeah, I was all about I was really fun. I was really all about is she coming down?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
She
Cool,
may
cool.
stop down.
We'll do the
I
sign.
just stuck
Cuckoo,
it. I stuck
cuckoo.
it in between my legs.
Yeah, I just want to take a moment to honor our other sponsor, Mike 3D's wife.
There you
letting
go.
us-
Hey, honey.
letting
Not
us
quite
do.
yet.
She's not
She
here,
ain't-
but
yeah,
you
no.
know.
My asshole just
So-
tightened up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what you guys
Well, you
get.
took
Yeah.
mine. I'm gonna actually go back to
No,
the cigar.
You can see them, but yeah, just
Mhm.
yeah. So we discussed our age difference in the shows that we watched,
Right.
but one thing that I recall
Mhm.
us seeing complete eye to eye on
Really bonding over.
was Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, we did.
Have you
Yes,
watched
we did.
any? Did you watch F?
I did see F.
Okay.
Yes, I did see F. All right.
See,
Now
everyone's
we
like,
lost.
F?
We lost.
Yeah,
Not only did we lose
everybody.
3 people in the
Everybody.
room, but we lost anybody who's
Yeah.
trying to enjoy this
But
episode.
anybody that knows
Anybody that knows Dragon Ball Z.
F was
get
weird.
on it. Here, let me ask you a question, Mike. Do you watch Dragon Ball Z abridged?
I have seen Dragon Ball Z.
You got.
abridged.
They've got like 50 episodes.
Yeah,
Is that like
I-
the Cliff
I-
Notes?
It's
Yeah. It's
the
a parody
It's the Cliff Notes,
of the
but
Cliff Notes.
a parody. Like it's kind of correct because they
Yeah.
don't really jumble too much stuff up.
Nah,
But it's not the voices that happen
in
on
the
the,
actual
on the
show
original.
and everything.
Yes, I
Yeah.
watched the Android 18 possible.
13
13,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was I watched that at work
That's awesome.
at 6:00 a.m.
Nice.
and laughed my ass off the whole fucking
It
time.
was good. It was a good one.
It
Where's my
was
trucker hat?
It was the
Watch that, guys.
the
Watch
best
that,
the
people.
best thing I've
Listeners.
seen. Did you
please.
see the voices of Dragon Ball Z doing dubs of popular movies?
No. They have that exists. That
Okay.
exists. I'll have to look that up.
Zoolander. This is the one that just pops in my head.
Okay.
Zoolander. Okay.
Derek Zoolander.
When
Which is a movie
Zoolander
that more of us
is
have
walking
seen,
away
by the way,
from the funeral of his best friends.
I remember that.
Okay.
Oh,
Remember that?
from the
And-
accidental
Yep,
gasoline
and
accident.
the chick
When he
is there.
retired, after
the
he
freak
retired
gasoline
from,
accident.
we got
And-
Teresa back,
and-
Mike. Let's see how long we can keep her. we're
And
gonna get everybody back.
the
soon.
voice of Vegeta does the voice of Zoolander.
Oh man! So he's really harsh and
And
angry.
and he talks. I
Which is-
bet you didn't know I was a good Googleizer.
Now,
So-
if you excuse me, I
yes.
have a
I bet you didn't
googly
think I
party
knew-
to
yeah.
go to.
Excuse me, I have all your googly.
It was
And now I'll be going to my googly party.
just so
That's
brilliant.
That's fun. Watch Dragon Ball Z, guys. Really, we want you to watch it.
Yeah,
Trust me, it's good.
here's the question after that.
Okay.
Have you watched any of Super?
Yes, the new Dragon Ball
I've
Z.
seen zero of Super.
If you've seen both the movies, the new movies that came
Oh,
out,
yeah, yeah.
it's the exact same. It's
Okay.
the exact same thing. It's watching those movies.
I don't know
but
if I'm down
they
with the-
drag it out.
I don't know if I'm down with the blue hair.
Yeah, I don't know what it
That's
is.
my thing.
Here's my thing
I
about
went from
Japan.
gold hair to blue hair.
I don't know the thing about Japan. Japan is so like it's like they make like shows and everything. Their whole shows are just about taking one idea and like
Morphing it into
Just
another.
not even
No,
morphing it into
dragging
another
it out
idea,
until
just
eternity.
dragging one idea out until you can't do it. Like you know how you got Seinfeld. There's all these
27
different
episodes
situations.
Yeah.
for 1 minute.
how many
of
times can you put a
actual-
pork chop on your dick in a pool of snapping turtles?
Yeah, see,
Exactly.
that
It's
doesn't
boring.
interest
Exactly.
me.
And
That's-
you're like, as a kid, you're just like, yeah, these guys are always fighting. But like when you're an adult watching these, you're like, there is one thing happening
fighting.
for 30
Yeah,
episodes.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It is.
how
It is.
But I
Every
do have
show
to
is just
say,
people screaming for
the
30 minutes.
The Japanime movies, those are really nice.
Yeah.
I like
Those are nice. Yeah.
who is that? Miyazaki. Who made Spirited Away?
Oh, you're talking about with the little girl who's like,
Yeah.
it's just like a broom, or is it like it's a weird?
I don't know, but
question. I know
they're
what you
like
mean.
they're
They're
really
really good. Those are
awesome
really good.
movies. I'm gonna.
So we got Teresa back, Mike. We got to figure out how to get Joe and Nick back in on this. How are we
I'm
going?
on board. I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
paying
getting them.
attention. Maybe
I don't know what
paying
any of
attention.
this.
Dragon Ball Z.
no,
that's all
we're talking
about.
about
man.
the
Trust me.
anime. It's
Anime.
it's
Now we're like- Have you ever
Hayao
watched Japanese anime?
I
Miyazaki.
have not.
Yeah,
Really?
we,
Like
we didn't
Japanese
lose them
porn.
when we got into octopus porn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
what
actors, yeah. You just can't show
Miyazaki.
cock.
Okay.
And
Bring
Yeah,
it
I
back
know
with
what you mean.
octopus porn.
Because isn't her
Not
name like
that I want
Kimmy
to
or
see
something?
cock. It's just cock.
I think so. I think something that we all experienced
Huh?
from the last time that you were here is, Joe, help me with this. Brutal double.
Ooh.
Oh, Ukrainian brutal double fisting. Brutal being the key word. If you
Yes.
don't type in
That's why I said
brutal,
brutal.
you'll get a
That's why I
bunch of
said
double
brutal
fisting
first.
porn for pussies.
That
You
is
want
something
the brutal.
we learned about since the last time you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ukrainian.
Brutal. Or
Brutal.
Ukrainian brutal.
Oh, she was hitting
Double
those two
anal
anuses like a
fisting.
steam train. man. Like one of those 1800s.
Oh,
whoop,
that is
bah, bah,
awful.
bah, bah, bah,
That is
bah.
awful.
And there was a really interesting surprise at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I call it the pink sock.
call it-
Possibly also known as the rosebud.
Yeah, I call it rose.
Okay. All right. Some of the luggage made it out of the suitcase. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rosebud.
The
All right.
Rosebud.
And at that, the flatulent rosebud.
Ah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
a
stinky.
flappy.
And,
So a
Flappy.
little straw was sticking out of the Slurpee. Is what you're saying.
oh, it wasn't a straw. It was a rose petal.
Ooh. Hey, yeah.
It's just
Okay.
as disturbing as it sounds.
Yeah.
Like you said,
If
some
you-
luggage fell out or whatever. He nailed it. That was perfect.
came out.
If you hadn't noticed, we all
just like
kind
this
of,
was like with this like one sleeve is like hanging like one of your shirts is
Yeah.
hanging out in
Yeah,
the
it is.
suitcase.
Yeah.
And you're just like I can't. I'm getting on the plane and like you can't like do anything.
you know,
So you just like flap it over so it doesn't hit anybody else's carry on.
That was her asshole.
Mhm.
Well, thanks, Joe. We were trying to keep it cryptic, but now
Yeah,
it
we
doesn't-
gotta let people
Yeah.
use their imagination.
in a
we
weird,
know.
in a weird kind of way, we bonded that
We
day.
did.
And,
we got him back, Mike.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
all
I'm
back,
saying.
see?
Lost him. Yeah.
You know?
We were all soldiers that day.
There's one guy with a cigar, just like, you won't believe what I saw.
Yeah. We talked about Azar, the crazy things that we've
Tell you,
we've
kid.
seen that you can't
Let me
believe.
tell you, you want to make it in this business, all right?
Mhm.
You got a little, like, you got a little.
We got a little, little what? Come on, Dwayne, pull yourself together. Got a little what?
You won't make it in this business, all right? You got to let a little sleeve hang out. There.
My favorite part. My favorite part of
Those are the
watching
girls
that.
I'm looking for.
I like watching people see that for the first time.
I knew it. I knew
It's
I had to
almost
keep
on.
her.
I went in a girl. I came out a woman.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. It's like you ever like
It's
like
a whole different thing.
And the weird thing
man,
is,
like you got to think many more women have experienced childbirth than experienced.
that was the weird thing about that video is she wore like like when you're like a colicky horse, you have those gloves that go up to your shoulder.
Yeah.
And she had like 2 of those on. Like you're doing that, but you're gonna wear gloves because you.
Care.
Hygiene.
It's like
It's a matter of hygiene.
it's kind of like when a girl is wearing like knee-high socks, but like one of the socks is hanging off her feet, and it's just really dangly.
Quitters are not sexy.
It's just like ugh. It's like you could have pulled that sock all the way up. Have some decency.
Kind of a little discolored.
Look, exactly. A little decency.
Even
Exactly. Have, some
Morrison.
decency. Have you no shame? No. Pull that sock up.
Oh,
Where's your
gosh.
fucking manners?
Oh my gosh.
Or like when your longest toe is sticking out of your sock. That's more like what that's like. That's where I lost you. All right.
Yeah.
What else you got? What else you got, Mike? What else?
Letting that dick down right here,
There
folks.
we go.
That's
Tune in.
it.
Tune in. Sponsors. Revolution Vapors. Yeah.
Skype us a comedy pipe.
Jesus
Somebody told me they
Christ.
were watching right now. Yeah. A
I
friend
don't
of mine said
believe
she
in
was
Jesus
watching
Christ.
right now.
There are people watching.
Yeah, we
That
got to be
is-
watched. She says she feels creepy
I don't think
because
she's
she
watching
feels like
anymore.
she's in. Oh yeah, we probably lost them
Yeah.
with the luggage part. I think.
Who's
guarantee.
watching?
Yeah, If she texts me right now and says I'm still watching,
Who is
after-
this? Your grandma?
No, it's just a friend of mine from New York.
Anyone
This
still
girl-
hanging
this
in
girl
there
I
now
work
is a
with.
real trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to give them some kind of award.
Did you see that
Give
puppy
them an
video?
award.
There we
Oh
go.
my God. I love puppy videos and
Oh,
puppy
That's what we
memes.
specialize
It's
here is
great.
puppy videos.
Puppy videos. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
brought to you by Wonder Beagle.
Yeah.
She's
I-
passed
I
out
will say
for
that-
like a little
Let
angel.
that dick
The
down that
craziest video I saw this week
Mhm.
was more of a, to simplify things, a hot pepper challenge. You down
Oh,
with
no.
you down with hot
I've
peppers?
seen a lot of them.
Oh, I've
Seen a lot
taken
of
one
them.
of
Love
all
those
of them.
challenges.
This I
Done
believe was
Not fun.
you've done one.
Yeah.
Scoville scale. How do you know how high?
It was. I mean, it was supposed to be. He said it was supposed to be a really hot pepper, but
Like
it was.
ghost pepper?
Yeah, it was a ghost pepper.
So
what
that's
it was.
about
It said
a
it was
million
really hot, and
Scoville.
It was tough. It
It
was tough.
was
sweating.
it was tough.
I was sweating.
Yeah,
It-
don't take them rectally, by the way.
No, Jefferson right off the bat had the most proper response I could think of was, "Oh no!" It's
They're
like the
bad
reverse Kool-Aid guy. Oh no! This video, there was at least 7-8 people, and they had to consume an entire pepper, starting at the bottom of the Scoville scale.
Oof.
And they went, by the time they were at the ghost pepper, I think they had eaten at least 8 peppers.
Oh man, so they were already.
And it was right before the ghost pepper. Like every time they went to the next one, I'm expecting ghost pepper because it's the most popular one that I know, and I know it's dumb hot. Like
Yeah.
I don't go near it. And I turned to my wife and I just go, "Look,
Who's calling in right now
Is that
on the
Skype?
Skype? Oh,
Say-
we
Say
got a
hello.
caller
And, say hello and make them
on
wait
the
a second.
Skype.
I don't hear the story.
I don't know." But had I don't know. I think it's your phone.
But I didn't
Who's
Skype
calling
you.
in
No, it was
on
somebody
Skype?
else.
I don't I turned to my wife, or it's us calling us. It's kind of weird.
It's weird.
Um,
We're Skyping each other, but my phone's not on.
but turned to my wife and showed her the phone. I go, "These are the most miserable people
Yeah,
I have
They have to
ever
be.
seen in my life. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous."
they have to be. Who's that? Who is it?
I don't know.
That is. Oh, we got somebody though. Is
There's-
somebody?
I don't know. It's just looking at me because I answered on the wrong thing.
Oh, really?
Fuck it, let them talk.
Let him talk.
Lisa
I mean,
Kasiaki
it's us.
Enning. That's
Hey,
not.
what's up?
No.
Hey, you are on the Comedy
Nice.
Pipe.
It's us watching us.
Revolution Vapor.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll keep plugging Revolution
It's like
Vapors.
when that guy was on the phone last week. No, hang up.
Yeah. It's weighing up
Oh
on
my
you.
God.
Screaming.
Could he
at
not
that guy.
figure
I'm
out how
like,
to turn
hang
off
up the fucking
Yeah.
phone?
We had
Oh,
a
no.
calling guest from LA,
Ooh,
What was
LA.
that? I can't hear you.
and
539 over there.
we just sat here and listened, and we couldn't even interject, and
No?
we just
Was he asking a question? Was he talking about like
he was
what was
talking
he
about
like?
himself.
yeah,
yeah?
living on
He
Hollywood
was a lot of
Boulevard.
fun. He was a lot of fun.
So he just called in and just like, hey, so he just called in and was like, hey, you're welcome. This is the Comedy Pipe. Yeah, I live in LA, and here's my deal. I work a job. I've got a wife. 6 kids. My job is really good. I do ad marketing. Like, is that how that went, or did you guys?
Not
have a chance
even
to,
like he
it was
lived on
59.
Hollywood Boulevard forever.
59 minutes of the ramblings of a syphilitic brain.
Can I?
Yes.
I got a question.
Yes.
There's a. Is that a cat?
I'm just as
That's-
curious as you, Dwayne.
that could
Behind
possibly be a
That
cat.
is a cat behind you.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's a
There's a
cat.
video of a cat.
It's a cute kid.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a good-looking
that
cat.
is.
What's
We
that?
love kitties,
Um,
puppies, and kittens.
Is that Megatron?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
in your house right now?
Is that your wife?
Whose cat
No,
is that?
that's not mine.
That's not your cat?
No,
Hi,
not-
this is the Comedy Pipe. You just called in to the Comedy
So-
Pipe. What's up?
Did this cat dial us by accident?
Yes, this cat butt dialed us, folks.
This is like Toonsis the cat from
Cat's
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, dude, that cat's fucked up. He's got one eye.
The cat's
Yeah.
rolling right now.
Toonses.
Yeah, he's got glow sticks. He's like, dude, I'm blowing up.
It's got some dark eyes.
I'm sorry. Do you guys smell fart?
Oh my God, your
Yeah.
dog did it
Is it
again.
my dog?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my fucking
Pooples.
hell.
Terrible.
It's not
That
farting.
is-
It's air
My
shitting.
son-
more than a name. Pooples.
My son
It's more than
farted
just a
on my
name.
Oh my
face yesterday,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was blessed
You're
that
a
it
father.
didn't stink.
You are a father now, sir.
This is horrible, Teresa.
I know.
I don't
I
smell
know.
anything. Thank God.
Oh my God, the dog was right fucking there.
Poople has gas. I
What is
didn't
up with
beat
that
her any
cat?
different.
I don't know. There was a cat. I was.
Like, who was
Who
that
is
that-
Teresa Kasiak Enning? That's not my screen name.
I have a feeling the cat was a giveaway.
You've
the
been
cat,
hacked.
yeah, had to be. You've been hacked by a cat.
I've been hacked by a cat.
Unless anonymous.
You got
is like
pussy
calling-
Pussy hacked.
Hashtag pussy hacked.
Your,
oh,
your
Teresa.
tongue got pussy hacked.
Teresa Kasiak Enning.
That's
Well, who is it? Who is it? Is that not you?
No.
Cassiakening.
It's
That's what it says.
perfect
Cassiakening.
spelling.
Kasiak Enning.
Cassiakening.
Smirty.
Cass.
Hey, Dwayne sucks.
Cassiakening?
Dwayne Murphy Jr. poops
Teresa.
on boy. Pay attention to me. Tell him to tell the story about Arbor Dew.
Good eye.
Tell him to
I
tell
was
the
like, what
story
is he reading?
about Arbor Dew. Oh, gee, wait. Tell him to tell the story about Arbor Dew. Who
I
is
don't know,
that?
but they stole my name.
Hey,
I
hey,
feel
hey,
like I
Dwayne
just went through
sucks.
identity theft.
Dwayne Murphy Jr. poops on boy. I just like that.
I don't
like that.
believe that
Poops
shit
on
for
boy.
a second.
I just
That's
want-
like a headline
Do you
right
want,
there.
do you want to
like,
call him back and address
Dwayne Murphy
it?
Jr. poops on
Well,
boy.
yeah,
It's
we
like,
should,
yeah, who
but
is that?
just it's not me saying those things.
No,
Yeah.
because you're right here not doing it.
Oh, okay, good. As long as we're
yeah, I
all
was gonna
clear
say
on
we're all,
that.
I know,
We
but-
figured
but
it out.
You got a phone.
I'm glad you figured it out because I'm still fucking
It's
lost.
okay, Jefferson. It's okay.
He's about to drop a log.
I love
He's
that it
so
said Dwayne Murphy
scared.
Jr. poops on boy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is that a
It
fart?
wouldn't-
No, I think
everybody
I-
knows it wouldn't be a boy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
Come on.
that's why it's ridiculous.
Like, come on, give me some credit, people. All right.
It sounds like farting.
Not a boy. That's ridiculous.
Who would do that?
Sounds like a
Dwayne
gremlin.
Murphy Jr. poops
Is
on
the
boy.
Walking Dead on there? What
Is it a
Last night.
syphilitic brain?
I did hashtag Walking Dead.
We should have done hashtag poops on boy.
Should have.
We should have.
Should have.
So much material coming
What was
later
that
on.
noise?
That was
Pay
that was
attention to me.
Teresa.
So apparently
Cassian.
we had been ignoring this person for a while because
And they
they
spelled
said
my last name
because they
wrong.
say I'm paying attention to me, telling them to tell the story about Arbor Dew.
Arbor Dew.
What's Arbor Dew?
Arbor Dew. So I used to make I used to make my own drinks when I lived in my apartment. What I would do is I would buy really cheap vodka. Like you guys are learning a big secret here. I used to buy really cheap vodka, but this night in particular, I decided to buy Jose Cuervo,
Wow.
and I mixed it with a bunch of stuff that I couldn't be able to tell you if I remember. Pretty sure I poured sugar in there at some point. Pretty sure. I
Sounds
just poured-
about right.
Just granulated sugar. Just
Spoonful
poured
of
it in.
sugar brings us.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh, it
callback.
was more than a
That's,
spoonful. I
that's
just
the
like
best callback of the
opened this
night.
thing and
Spoonful
dumped
of
it.
sugar makes
Come on,
medicine
come
go
on,
down.
man. Yeah, spoonful. That was awesome.
Why'd you
Try
do
it
that?
here.
Makes you more fucked up.
Poppins told me so.
But and so I just put all this stuff in there,
Sounds good.
and then
Mhm.
of me, I invited a bunch of people. I invited a couple of comics over. Well, actually, what we ended up doing first was we went to go see this cabaret show at down at McGear's.
I'm sorry. I was like in here as Teresa's spoon hitting
I
the
know.
glass.
oh my gosh, Teresa.
So glad you waited.
We
till
told you
were
not
on
to
the
eat
radio do that.
anything.
Yo, Oliver Twist.
Yo, man. Oh no, I'm stopping. Oh, I don't need to
I
tell
was
this story.
hungry.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
I'm eating my
Anyway.
Clink, clink,
applesauce.
clink, clink, clink. Clink, clink, clink.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Please, sir. This is like fuck you three.
I'm so hungry, sir.
Sounds like a blind guy in a glass hallway.
Uh,
Jesus.
Bring a plastic spoon.
Pyrex.
Plastic spoon.
I don't have plastic.
So then we What ends up happening is that we end up going to another friend's house and then end up playing strip poker because this Arbor Dew was so strong that you couldn't taste it. It was just so strong.
It's dangerous.
Oh,
when
it's dangerous.
When it's that good.
It was dangerous. That's how most of my drinks were. Like I never put I put enough alcohol in there where you couldn't taste it. Like I'm glad I don't drink this heavy anymore. Like I would put a lot in there, but like you couldn't taste it at all. On top of that, I was putting all this extra stuff in there. Like I think I remember squeezing a lime in there and then just dropping the lime in. Like you know what I mean? Like it was just and so we ended up playing strip poker and everybody but one person ended up just getting I was naked. I'm just sitting there naked in her kitchen. It was just not
Arbor Dew naked season.
It was not one of my finer moments. But you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying?
Arbor Dew, if you remember the name.
So your stalker. Well, he did say tell the fucking story, Dwayne. So that's off the list. Dwayne, talk about how the kid got shot. Are we going to pretend it didn't happen?
Talk about
where's all this who is this? Where's this
bullet?
coming from?
Who is this?
This is the mystery.
This is the mystery person, yeah.
Who's stealing my identity, which is a
that's
crime
funny.
and punishable by law.
Nobody wants your identity.
Talk about how the kid got shot. I know I faked this story. Me and my here's what happened. I went in college. This was when I started smoking weed in college. And it was like my first somebody calling right now?
My identity thief.
Who that is?
Got a Breaking Bad scene here.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
How good is that?
This is good. This is are we gonna pretend? Yo, I know exactly who this is. I know who this is. So I'm listening. I think this is Johnson Hayes listening right now.
Well, I want my identity back.
I really hope. Hey John, if this is you, man, just text me right now so I know that it's you because I remember it was you and two other people who were
showing us like the most awful scene of that show ever.
Another person.
I've never seen that show before.
Yo, no, it was right before we went camping. I was just watching Breaking Bad. It's me, John, and Dave Big Puddin. Me, Johnson Ace, Dave Big Puddin, and I had seen that episode for the first time. Like that was it. So they're hijacking the nice. It was Johnson Ace actually. Yeah. Shout out to Johnson Ace, my boy.
Not much delay. That's nice.
So, hey, I have fans. So anyway,
what happens when you put Scooby in the gang on the job?
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the kid getting shot, but basically, I'm watching this happen. They hijacked this train for ethanol so that they can put it in the meth. You know what I'm saying? And so they replace it with water. And then they do the hijack. They got away scot-free. But then there was this kid on a dirt bike who watched them do the whole thing. And so that guy just like shot the kid. And like I'm watching this happen like for the first time. I was like, yo, a kid just got shot. Like a kid just got shot.
I knew it was a serious kind of show.
I am traumatized. Like a kid just got
shot. I did pretty much the same thing watching it at work. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit. It was fucking... That show is nuts.
And now I'm scared. This because that person just typed, it's not John Tanase. Dun dun dun. So anyway, we're the whole time we're having fun at the at camping and stuff like that. John would lean over, like John or Big Puddin would lean over to me and be like, "Are we gonna pretend like that kid didn't just get shot? Are we gonna pretend like the kid didn't get shot before we came here, guys?" That we would just
being a father. I don't know,
like
if I would react.
No. It's like,
I would have to go numb to it. I don't know. That's not something that I could bear to witness.
Anybody wants to think.
I mean, it fits with what's going on in the show. It's taken out of context and just a single scene like that.
It makes sense why they shoot the kid in the face. Just watch the show. That's what you just said.
They don't shoot him in the face.
How do you know? Did they show?
I've seen it.
All right, where'd they shoot him?
In the chest.
Did he live?
No.
Just checking.
Oh yeah. Wait, what is happening right now?
Oh, there's a lot on there.
There is some stuff getting typed right now. And these are crazy people. Especially if you don't know what to do for a girl you like.
Don't read this aloud.
No,
easier.
No, please don't. This is getting scary, guys. This is
you
it's
thought
okay.
last time.
I've stop.
No, last time I had the drop on you.
I actually do know who this is now. And this is great. They're messing with me. They're messing with me.
And they stole my name.
Who stole your? Oh yeah, they did, which is good. They know they're good at this. There's an alias. It's an alias.
But I'm not Olivia Pope.
That's a different show.
Oh.
Now you lost me.
That's
I was
Scandal?
trying to be. I
That
was
show
trying
is
to be
Scandal.
hip and with it.
Yeah,
was
Alias
trying
has
to
been
be
like
hip and
off the
with it.
air for like longer than
Have a
Smallville
kid.
has.
All you watch is PBS. That's.
Oh right, that was Jennifer Garner. I never saw any of these.
Was that
shows.
Jennifer Garner? I
Yeah,
never watched
yeah,
it. I thought it was Kate Beckinsale, to be honest. Being
Olivia
perfectly honest.
Pope was
I'm not going to argue between the two, but
Kerry Washington. That was a pretty good.
Now they're
show.
like, read it out loud. They really want me to read this out loud.
you want me to read it
Now.
out loud
Yeah, you got to read it out loud. now.
from the top.
We really
From
have
the
no
top.
We have no idea.
It's not John
We have-
Tenace. Text him. I bet you he won't know what you are talking about. Dwayne is really good about giving advice about dating girls, especially if you don't know what to do for a girl you like at church. Read it aloud now.
Now.
All right,
This person was
done.
like, no.
Do you have a
Done.
crush at church?
What are you talking about?
No,
What
no,
do you
no,
mean?
no.
What do you mean? She's not at church, but she goes to church like I do. She goes to church.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like
This person
twice a
likes
year?
this person likes a girl at church, and I would give advice. I would give advice. I give dating advice. I do. I'm good
Yeah.
at it.
Do you think your advice
like
would be
Hitch?
good enough to like
You got Will
hold
Smith
up
in the
in
house.
a dating advice column?
Yeah, I
Like
think so.
Dear Anne or
I think
Dear
so.
Abby.
Dear Dwayne. You know what
Dear
I mean?
Dwayne.
Call me Dwayne Doolittle. You know, but that's for animals though. It's not really
Yeah,
for
it's
dating.
Dear
Yeah.
Dwayne Doolittle.
There's a market for that as
No.
well, but
Yeah, exactly.
Dear Double D.
So what's with the church part of that though?
Well, I mean, you know, if you like a girl at church, you know, come talk to the kid. You know what I
So
mean?
how do you hit on
Okay.
How do you hit on a girl at church? I can't
First
even
of all,
imagine hitting on
you
a
have
dude
to
at
share a
church.
mutual love for Jesus.
White Jesus. See, Nick looked at me weird because I don't think he was in the shed. When I mentioned your grandmother believes in the white Jesus
Yeah,
only,
yeah.
And
he
the
looked
white
at me like, "What the
Jesus
fuck?"
only.
This was a conversation
That's
that we
hilarious.
had.
Wasn't there an episode of Boondocks
I
where
don't know,
there's
but-
only a white Jesus, where he's like Uncle Ruckus is like becomes like a
I gotta watch.
yeah
this
Uncle
show.
Ruckus becomes like a national televised televangelist, like a minister, televised televangelist. That's redundant. Anyway, and all he preaches is white Jesus. Like he's like only pray to white Jesus. Like the whole episode is about that. And like Martin Luther King comes back to life. It's strange. You got to watch it. It's a good episode.
There's also Black Jesus
Yeah.
on Adult Swim.
On Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Which is that a good show? Do you watch that?
I was
What's the
following
show
this
called?
Black
It's called
Jesus.
Black Jesus.
I was going to say
it's
it can't
about-
be called Black Jesus.
And it's just
and
about this dude who lives in a black. What? What does that say?
Arbor Hill is a poor choice of neighborhood to leave your car.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. A friend of mine left their car in Arbor Hill, and it got broken into,
Yeah, I
and
know who it is.
and their purse got. Yeah, now we go. Now more people are
So the
getting.
question is, why are you leaving shit in your car?
Because you're dumb.
Get your shit out.
Yeah, maybe purses shouldn't be left out in the open.
Yeah, I don't know. The mic-
Yeah,
There he
there
is.
we go.
Oh,
Is Joe back? Joe Green?
He's back.
Joe Green.
Yeah, they left their purse out in the open. Then that's that. And it was funny because like I spent the whole night before trying to convince them that Arbor Hill is a safe place.
Everybody steals from a massage therapist.
Yeah,
Right on the top.
Do
She
they?
could play a
Right on
mean
the top.
piano though.
She can.
She sings like a
She
vixen.
can. She sings great. She sings about like the song like every couple of.
Speaking of massages, I need a swap because my back's been killing me sitting at
It's
a
like,
desk
yeah, and you
all
can't
day.
massage yourself because I was
I
like, you
can't-
used to be. A
Well, I
massage therapist, right?
am a massage
You are,
therapist,
yeah,
but
not
and I
used to,
have
yeah,
like
you
a
get to like
massage cane.
I
but
got
it
the rub
doesn't-
down.
A massage cane.
But it's not. Yeah, it's like a little cane. It's got little knobs on it,
you
and
like
you
a
can
massage
stick.
pimp.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it does. It's not the same as like getting the elbows in there and really just digging into the
Mhm.
attachment sites.
Wow, this
I
person-
like that.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. I want to. They keep typing. Who said it was me? Like I still now I don't know if this is who we were talking about, guys.
Nope.
I have.
This is baffling.
Yeah.
Like, this is good
But-
for the show.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
right.
It's not the guy.
It's such a mystery.
We need to get Mike Tyson in on this mystery.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Mike
do it
Tyson
right here.
Mysteries.
Mike Tyson Mysteries, which also comes on Adult Swim,
So
right?
awesome.
Yeah. Is that a good show? Because I
I
wasn't
think we
so-
should try to figure this out.
It's like,
Come on, guys.
uh.
It takes teamwork to make the dream work.
Oh man, someone else said what? Dwayne, pack a bag.
That's what I'm reading.
Nice, nice. I like it. That was an old joke I used to tell.
I'm very confused right now.
I think there's multiple people typing now. I think that's what's happening.
Wow,
But does it show up as different? It just shows up in one
it's
big
one,
bubble?
yeah, it's one
Okay.
big incoherent.
You guys got some
babble.
It's
traffic
one
this week.
yeah, it's one Teresa Kasiak.
Nice. We got some traffic this week.
Well, they spelled it wrong, so technically the name is not hijacked.
Neither is the tongue.
Okay, Ted Benedy.
That's funny. That's funny.
I have rights and I know the law.
But then I like the pack of bags. There's a story behind it, though. It's a joke I used to tell of this guy who basically what ended up happening was I met this comic who was like basically I think you're really funny, blah blah blah. I think you're going places, whatever. But he didn't say that. This is the joke. I was like, but he didn't say that to me. It's like, you're really funny. I want to take you on the road, and I want you to come with me. Come on the road. You're really talented. But he didn't say that to me. What he said was, pack a bag, nigga. So I didn't go. I didn't really know. I didn't know what the terms of the deal was. You know what I mean? So I missed that joke. I should tell that joke more. You know what I mean? I should tell that joke more.
You know, I have to
I haven't told that
say,
joke in a while.
Economy of words.
Dwayne,
Yeah.
you have such an economy of words, and you're such a trooper. I went camping in the woods with this kid when I first started comedy.
Yeah.
And you and Big Puddin were some of the most ill-prepared. You overreacted. He had a steel windbreaker. He stole somebody's hiking hat.
I literally just like I came
You
in.
brought a bag of potato chips and like a sheet to drape yourself
I had
in.
not like everybody else is coming out with like
We're going-
batteries
Sleeping
and like
bags of lambs,
flashlights.
yeah.
Thick of the Adirondacks. No running water.
None.
We have to carry water in, bunk beds.
Rough
we have
it.
to total roughing it. We had to cook our own food. We had
Yeah.
to make the fire.
I'm coming in with like a flashlight that I'm like batteries. I got like
You gotta
just
tap 9 times every
actual,
time.
like,
you
I'm like outfits. You know what I mean? Like,
he brought his
outfits.
BK nights to go hiking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it was I was like gonna be like changing. You know what I'm saying?
Ill
Like
prepared.
all kinds of stuff.
What year was this?
I was like, you know,
1987?
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Sorry, that
Rocking
was
the
the
old
first
school.
speaker.
Gotta
that
go.
could-
Yeah, I got him at merry-go-round and
BK
cross
nights.
skates.
The day,
Where I got my skids and my Z
the day
Cavarici.
before he was wearing his LA gears, you know, he had the LA gears with the braided laces.
Who's the Cavaricis of these? These aren't mine.
See the differences.
BK.
Oh God, I love the '80s.
Wow, you
It wasn't even 80s. That was
You were just
Back.
born. You were wearing like little BK Night diapers.
which is ridiculous that
You
I
had
was able to
BK Night
remember that.
booties.
Like, oh, snap. That's like that thing when you say you're like, oh snap, that exists. Oh, snap. that wasn't like a thing I imagined was real when I
Oh
was a
man,
kid.
I miss my skids.
Like the movie
they were
Major
super
Payne?
comfy.
what's rule number 4 of the Bungalow Lounge?
Rule number 4 of the Bungalow Lounge. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, on the
I-
spot.
You know what I did? I it's been a long time since I've had to put these rules in action. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna be honest. I forgot all the rules. I did. Forgot all the rules. That bungalow, like the bungalow, it was a good group of people to hang out with and stuff like that. But I turned that into a cult, and it was not fun. It was not a fun thing when I stepped
Purged
back
it.
and realized what I was
Purged it from the
doing,
brain, including all
what
the
I started.
rules.
Yeah, what I started.
It was all the
Yeah.
acid.
Oh, but like Teresa, you remember though, we were like so committed to just we were like they were like 12. They were like, no, what was it like 12 of us? How many of us did it get up to? Like 8 or 9?
Something like
Something
that.
like that. And we were all just like, this is us right here, like Bungalow Lounge. We're the best. Like that was it. And I do want to apologize to the people that we like excluded and stuff. Like this is the thing like, with comedy, and you make like cliques like that. Like they're fun for the people in it, but everybody around it that knows you guys are just like, you know, only hanging out with each other. They're just like, oh, what are they doing? You know, like what's
Sounds like
their
Dwayne's
deal?
grown up a little bit. It's
Yeah.
good to
Yeah,
Dwayne.
coming together. You know what I mean? Yeah,
keeping
Right
it
on.
real. Keeping it real.
keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Wetting that dick down.
Letting that dick down.
Letting
Exactly.
that dick down, indeed.
It's a nice little note. But yeah,
Tis the
nah.
season. That's
But we
not-
did have some good times, though. We'll say that we had some good times. Bungalow-key. Everything had was a bungalow related.
What happened with that teddy bear?
Redenbacher. I gave him to Big Puddin. It's Big Puddin has him now, who was like my vice president. Yeah, this thing got real. This thing got
Wow.
real. We were almost had to pay dues pretty soon. We were fielding that idea, like paying dues to be in the Bungalow Lounge. It was weird. It was weird.
What is the Bungalow Lounge?
So it's a sign that I stole from I didn't steal it. Well, we went.
You borrowed
I
it?
borrowed it. Yeah, my boss was
Liberated.
renovating this bar, and so the sign was Bungalow Lounge on there. So the old owner was like, "If you can get that off the wall," and and it's like a concrete wall. It's welded in. It's like you can get it off the wall, you can have it. So like I didn't even help them do their work. I just took some stuff and I just went to ripping at the wall. I was at it for like 2 hours and like to the point where like they're like packing up like we're leaving, dude. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm getting a sign. And then like came down. I was like, this is mine forever. Like forever. Like I will keep that sign forever. Like I just like it's like
you worked hard enough for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that's
2 hours
like a
for a
challenge.
sign.
I like to think it's a symbol of my dedication to comedy. You know what I mean? It's like I was not
Bungalow
stopping
Lounge.
until I got that sign. You know,
I
so
like it.
yeah,
Determination.
it's in my grandmother's house right now. It's in my room. I
I
keep
was
it.
gonna say,
Look at it.
did you bring it down to the city?
Yeah, I did. I left it
Absolutely.
here, and then I realized I did. So I actually had to like sneak back into the old building I lived in without any of the supers knowing.
What
And it was still there?
Yeah, it's still
Wow,
there. I
that's-
got like a janitor dude I knew. I was like, yo, you gotta let me in here, man.
Give me my bungalow sign, yo.
And it was in there. It was one of the few things in there.
Wow.
Just
That's amazing.
so it was awesome.
What does
Awesome.
Bike Club have to do with all that?
Like we played we were just playing like a round of like we used to do hashtag games for Lark Tavern. And so what do? We used to play the hashtag would be like the category you had to come up with.
Cat a movie.
Yeah, so it was cat a movie. So you had to put cat in a movie. So like, Last of the Mo Kittens or
Okay.
Yeah.
what we any movie.
All right.
Cashmere Kitty in Love or
Yeah.
something.
Cattiator. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so we were just doing the whole round of this, and it started like slowing down, and then it was David Lewis, right? Yeah, David
Maybe.
Lewis, another comic, or Johnson Ace, or one of those two. They just spoke up and just said Fight Club, and we all went, oh! It was like straight up Def Jam comedy. We're running around like, oh, Fight Club, yeah. So like we all like it was like a moment. We just all bonded. So now we're like, so every once in a while we'll just if something really funny happens, like so funny you can't like do anything, you can't deny it was the best thing that happened. We're like, that was Bike Club. That's Bike Club. Bike Club is now the standard of how funny you have to be. You know what I mean? Just
To
I
be
guess
in the
perfect-
hashtag wars.
yeah, or anything, or just in general. Like that was the epitome of hilarity. You like what I did there?
Bike Club.
Yeah. So
Well, Dwayne, we have reached the epitome of hilarity for this evening.
thank you.
Dwayne, it was awesome getting your Facebook message. It was completely out of the blue. I'm happy I saw it because I don't check that often.
Yeah, I'm so glad you did. I was like, I know I'm coming to town. I gotta
Yeah.
hit up 3D.
Yep.
See if he's got any.
And you're at the Funny Bone tomorrow
Yes,
night.
I am. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be at the Funny Bone. Me,
Cross gates
I
and
thought
all
it was
that.
Cross
7:30.
Gates
I've been saying 7:30 the whole time.
7:30. Well, I'm at CP time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm
Oh,
at CP time. I'm rolling in at 8
o'clock.
Yeah, I'm rolling in at 8. No, but it's me. It's funny. It's this is just a bad joke, but it's all black comics on the show, so we might all get there at 8.
It may work out.
So
for all.
but no, me, very funny Tony Rogers, Travis Blunt, he's from Syracuse, and then Bodacious, really funny
Bodacious.
guy. He works all the Funny Bones. And like I saw
Tony
him
Rogers
before.
is just gonna lift this guy up over his head and just like pick things up.
Yeah, he can. Tony Rogers can curl me.
Yeah, he can
Like,
curl,
just with one
he
arm,
can curl
really.
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like an awesome show, an awesome
It's gonna
Thursday
be fun.
night.
Yeah. at
Go
the
get
Funny
a
Bone,
nosh
too.
at the food court and
Yeah.
then go
Have
to
you
the
been
Funny
to
Bone.
the Funny Bone yet?
Not in Albany, Syracuse, but not in Albany.
We
So
were one
I'm
of the
excited.
opening nights. It's
It's got to be great. I've
it's,
been- every
it's
Funny
weird
Bone
being
I've
in the
been
mall.
Mhm.
I mean, I grew up Crossgates Mall, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It being in a mall,
Yeah.
but once you get past that, you're like.
Have you been in there yet?
I haven't been in it, but if it's anything like Syracuse, it's got to be phenomenal.
It's-
They
It's
still have
big.
a Spencer's.
Yeah.
They do still have
Spencer's
Spencer's
gifts.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's stuff going in.
Who
and out of
doesn't need a
Crossgates.
glitter
It's crazy.
dildo?
Exactly. No, but that place is huge.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to go, man.
Oh,
Can't wait.
you
So tomorrow night,
douchebag.
Funny Bone, 7:30 or 8 when I'm getting there.
Yep.
And
You,
gonna be a good
gee,
time.
fuck if you still a fucking asshole. Fuck you.
Jefferson,
Yo.
spill it.
Well, you can catch a bunch of podcasts that I fucking forgot the names of. The Loose News.
by the way,
the
Teresa's
He-Man
tongue looks like it's
one.
made up of this mic stand
Oh,
right here.
That's
Oh,
your
I
thing.
just licked
I'll be here next week.
Okay, there you go. Joe Green.
I'm gonna be here next week.
There we go. Teresa.
I'm going to be here next week
Teresa's tongue.
Sounds
wow.
fantastic.
for the
Teresa's tongue.
Festivus for the rest of us.
That is right.
Hopefully you're
Festivus.
back to old pink tongue by the
Yeah.
time you
I'm
get back
going to
here.
kick the crap out of you, Jefferson,
Teresa's
and I
tongue
can't wait.
Looks like
She lick
lays-
starts her car.
They use Teresa's tongue to lay tar on the interstate.
Hashtag my tongue.
Her tongue was like the Walk of Fame with none of the stars on it.
Whatever. I fought cancer. I ate lots of antioxidants.
Your tongue lost.
Her tongue is going through chemo right now.
I know, all the hair fell out. It's all gross now.
Oh man.
Antioxidants.
Antioxidant.
Say it. Antioxidant.
Oh,
Does
man.
oxidants mean men?
Oh, man.
I washed it down with some
Are
applesauce.
you part giraffe?
Can I use your tongue as a bow tie?
Hey, wait, guys! Did I lick a baboon's ass?
Oh man, that was.
Forgot
Did you?
about that
Did you?
one.
I don't know.
Oh, come on! That was supposed to be funny.
It's not funny when you say it. It's funny when we say it.
You should have had that crickets thing. ready to go.
Retard.
That joke was darker than your tongue. Oh man, thank you guys. Wow, this is so much fun. This was so much fun.
Oh my god! I gotta go pee.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Thank you.
The more you know.
Old giraffe tongue.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Please check out all the podcasts on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network, the Loose News Podcast, HV Funny Podcast, the Indian Bohemian Podcast, and the What You Got Podcast. I think I got them all that time.
Her tongue looks like it tried to lie to Willy Wonka about eating snozberries.
Thank you all for joining us. Sending all your Teresa Black Tongue jokes. Comedypipe@gmail.com. We'll read
Eat
the
your
best ones live.
blueberries.
We'll see you next week.
Her tongue auditioned for Def Comedy Jam. Boom. Bow. Bow.
Down.